So, what has been your craziest experience traveling to these places?
Let me think.
Channel, guys. I hope everybody's having an amazing week. It's a beautiful Tuesday. I hope everybody's day is productive. Today I'm at the Hope Gardens where I'll be meeting up with my digital nomad friend. It's his first time in Jamaica, so we're just meeting up and talking about what it is like to be a digital nomad. Guys, if you're new here, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. Remember to like this video, share the video, and as usual, interact with me by commenting in the comment section below. Alright, so we're gonna get on with this video. So it is a beautiful location at the Hope Gardens right here in Jamaica, Kingston. It's like a recreational park. There are beautiful flowers. So I'm just going to give you guys a tour of that, and then we're gonna sit down and talk about his journey as a digital nomad, all his experience traveling around the world, and get a taste of what
I can hear the demons call when they do what they do. And now I feel like taking off, find a place with a view. The pain is never gonna stop if it's controlling you. I know that time can heal it all, I just gotta get through. I just gotta get through, I just gotta get through. Cause I feel like taking off, find a place with a view. The pain is never gonna stop if it's controlling you. I know that time can heal it all, I just gotta get through. Sometimes I feel like all is lost, but I know it's not true. I wanna put up all my walls cause I'm not in the mood, but then I cut myself off from the rest of the room. I know that time can heal it all if you're patient, and soon it can all be worth it, all the searching. Pain is never really permanent, but damn it hurts, man. I could feel all of the turbulence and it's concerning. I've been searching for a purpose, I hope it's worth it. This society is really trying me. Ain't no hide and seek, I hide to be far from anxiety. I need my space, I need my privacy. I need some silence, please, you're all too loud. You don't speak quietly, opinions violently thrown across every surface. It makes me nervous, is the world honestly burning? That's all I'm learning. Hope that we can make a turn and start reversing all our minds and put the work in. We got some work, man. I started to go. I can hear the demons call when they do what they do. And now I feel like taking off, find a place with a view. The pain is never gonna stop if it's controlling you. I know that time can heal it all, I just gotta get through. I just gotta get through, I just gotta get through. Cause I feel like taking off, find a place with a view. The pain is never gonna stop if it's controlling you. I know that time can heal it all, I just gotta get through. I just gotta get through. Gotta get through this, life is a nuisance, tie up some loose ends. I try to be human, find a solution, my evolution. A place like this, it didn't exist, we made it like this. So you can go pick the bad or the good, got a glass halfway. I know, it's easier to hide than just to lay low. Not everyone in life has got a halo. I'm standing in the red inside a payphone. Just wanna break, no, I'm not gonna give in. Take a last shot, Michael J. Win. No, I'm not a robot, I'm in my own skin. Never get lost when thoughts pull you in. I miss the old you, we died with a purpose. All the energy around me felt nervous, scared I would pop off fast to the surface. Had to cut it off before you made me worthless. Torn apart, I've been torn and scarred. I had a given art, but now I'm thinking smart. I'm keeping up my guard, I'm hiding every card. A royal flush of love, you never know what's hard. With a back to the mat, gonna see where I'm at. I'ma fight like I'm mad, I'ma be something that they can never be me. Nice try, but they'll see I achieve everything while they stay salty. I started to go.
Hi! Hello, hello. How are you?
Good, I guess.
Just chilling.
Yeah.
How's your trip?
My trip went fine, I would say. It's been better, but here I am.
Let me get
Sunny
a
Jamaica.
let me get a hug. Let me get a hug in here.
Oh,
You almost popped my earring.
I think I already popped it. Oh,
Did it come out?
yeah, here it is.
Thank you. You took my earring out, guys.
Here we are live on
Beautiful
Showtime.
Escape XOXO.
Beautiful Escape XOXO. Make
Yay.
sure to subscribe. Watch the channel. Press like button.
And share.
And share and press that bell icon to get notifications each time you get new videos.
Good, good. So I'm gonna set up my cam and then we're just going to talk about what's going on. Alrighty guys, so
Hey.
I'm here with Kevin, my friend. He's a digital nomad. So we're gonna be talking about that. How did you become a digital nomad?
Well, one day I was working at the office and I just decided, you know, this is enough. I hated it and I wanted to be outside. I wanted to walk, explore, and be in the nature, and then it hit me. I found a job and suddenly the job was a remote working job. I started telecommuting and here I am. So little by little I incremented that experience.
Oh, that's good. So it was just like, okay, office job wasn't cutting it for you anymore. So you just jumped right into, you know, being a digital nomad and traveling and working.
Yeah, I gotta tell you, third time was a charm. I used to just fail at it. And the first time around, I ran out of money. The second time around, I had the craziest tourist diarrhea. But the third time was the lucky charm, baby. Ireland, the
Ireland.
land of leprechauns. That saved me.
Okay.
And I grew my wings.
So you said the first time you ran out of money. Where was that? And how was that experience for you?
That was in New Zealand. And for some reason, I thought, ever since I was in college, that New Zealand is the country of opportunities where all your dreams come true. So I naively bought a one-way flight ticket. I was almost cashless. And then after multiple jet lags and not finding any opportunities there, I just was forced to turn back.
Wow. Wasn't that scary though? Being in a new, that was the first time you were going to New Zealand, right?
That was the first time.
Wasn't it scary for you?
Yeah, a little bit, but then again, it was more exciting than scary.
Oh, that sounds like something that I would do because I'm spontaneous like that. But I think I would be a bit scared being away from home and then running out of cash. You know, cash that you need to get around. Like, I would be terrified.
Well, then again, then they say that if you don't take a risk, you don't drink the champagne.
That is true, guys. So go out there and take that risk. I hope you guys are hearing me. Let me just bring this a bit closer. Or maybe we can just project our voice a little bit louder. And then you said the other episode was that you had tourist diarrhea.
That's correct. That's when I was.
Tell me a little bit about that.
That's when I was taking a scuba diving certificate in one of the Southeast Asian islands, and those islands, well, they are not famous for the highest level of hygiene in the restaurants. So you can imagine, it all went south. And also, back in those days, they didn't really have a good mobile internet or talk about Wi-Fi. It was about maybe 11 years ago. So nowadays everything's changed.
That's true. So for my viewers who don't know what a digital nomad is, could you just expound on that a little and let us know what it is to be, or what is a digital nomad and what it is to be a digital nomad?
Okay, so nomad is a word which originates from nomadic nations. Nomadic nations were kind of traveling peoples who had their cattle and their livestock, who were just going where the grass is greener all the time. So when the grass is all eaten up by their cattle, they would change the location. So a digital is a component to that. Basically, a digital nomad is a person who travels with a laptop and works basically wherever.
Okay, that's good. So do you really enjoy being a digital nomad, and what's the best part of being a digital nomad?
Yes, at times it's very difficult. At times it can be real tricky to kind of deal with all the stress and everything that comes with it. But there are these moments which are absolute pinnacle of happiness, because you experience freedom like nothing else in your life. And dealing with it is through experience. Basically, you do trial and error, you learn new things, you meet new people, you immerse in new cultures, new food, new places, and it's basic, neophilia times 100.
Wow, wow. What's the best country that you've visited, that you would probably go back to?
Well, I would say country-wise, I keep telling that the best country would be probably Iceland, because Iceland is like a different planet.
Yes.
You drive around there, and there's incredibly different and very vivid terrain, which is like from a dream. But then there's lots of different locations to which I would love to return, like many places in South America, Peru, Argentina. Um, uh, Basically, Southeast Asia is full of places like that. Dondet Islands in Laos, or I don't know, Vietnam, Thailand, India even. But if I'm gonna list all the amazing places, it's gonna be a very, very long video.
Very well. Okay, so what I want to know though is that, other than what you have mentioned about the first time you went to New Zealand and ran out of money and all that, like, are there any major cons that you have experienced with being a digital nomad and traveling to all these different places? Have you ever been robbed? Have you ever worried about, even being away from home and not seeing your family? Like, how is that for you?
Well, those are good questions, but basically when it comes to being robbed is where you have to know your surroundings.
Yeah.
So you have to ask people where is it safe to go, and etc. But it really starts when you're doing your own research. You wouldn't want to go to Afghanistan or North Korea or even, well, Ukraine. I was joking. I was telling my mom that I might go to Ukraine on vacation, and she was like, "Are you serious?" No, do your research. It's step number one. And then step number two is talk with people, like ask them which are the most dangerous territories, and definitely don't go there with your Rolex, your wallet on in a view, and definitely not at night. And keep your most valuable belongings secure. You might put your credit cards in a locker, in one of those safes in guest houses, or just have pockets with zippers and inner pockets in your clothing apparel. And there's many ways you can keep yourself safe.
So, what has been your craziest experience traveling to these places?
Let me think. Well, I can think of one experience. Back in 2014 was my first visit to continental Africa. So I arrived to Mombasa somewhere in the evening around 10 p.m. and I had arranged someone to drive me all the way from Mombasa to Malindi. And out of all people, I was a Rasta guy. So we basically played the Rasta music in the car all the way until we got a flat tire. And this happened in the middle of the night in between Mombasa and Malindi in Kenya. So basically we were there stuck on the road he was trying to change the tire, but he wasn't able to. So we put the triangle side on the road. We tried to stop cars passing by, but they wouldn't stop. So basically what happened is that eventually, after about 1 hour waiting, the dude tells me, listen man, there's actually a potentially violent tribe nearby, so we gotta be careful. And I'm like, okay.
Violent tribe?
Potentially violent tribe,
oh,
yeah.
Wow.
So I'm thinking like, can this situation get any better now? So the guy had a phone, he called his cousin, and his cousin was going to the same direction. So after about 15 minutes, they stopped. We resupply his vehicle with my luggage, and then we take off. And at this moment, we're driving maybe like 100 kilometers, 120 kilometers an hour in a pitch black. And yeah, at this moment, I'm just hoping like, okay, we're gonna get there. This is my first experience in continental Africa. I'm slightly freaked out. I don't know what's gonna happen. And then at one moment when we are in a most rural section of the road, the driver, the cousin, who's driving with his girlfriend, the cousin turns around and tells me, you don't worry, but we're gonna take some vegetables to my mother. And I'm like, I am certain at this point that they are going to sell me to slavery, for sure. That's what I was feeling. So we're taking off to a very narrow country road with the tree roots everywhere. It's like from a horror movie. And I'm like, the heart's like, tudum, 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 tudum. And we're driving somewhere in the middle of nowhere. And okay, there is the mother, the vegetables are in a car. We get them there and we're out, scot-free. Okay, we keep driving. We drive towards Malindi. We drive maybe 150 kilometers an hour. And what happens is probably this guy didn't know that there's been recent construction work going on this road, because you all know what the speed bumps are, right?
Yeah,
well,
we have some high ones here in Jamaica.
Well, this guy didn't know, because at full speed, our car hit a speed bump and basically went completely into the air. And the guy is shouting, ah, and we hit the road. And this happened probably a couple of times until we actually reached the hotel. And I said, well, I'm glad that's over. So that was my first night in continental Africa.
That is some story. I would have been scared out of my mind. Imagine having a flat in the middle of the night, somewhere where you have never been before, and then you're told that there's potentially some, what did he say? Violent tribe. Oh my God, I would just say, oh Jesus, take me now. That would be it.
I was checking how much water I have in my bottles. I was going in my survival mode.
I'm glad that you made it out of that, though. That's scary. I guess that's one of those things that you have to condition your mind when you're a digital nomad, that you know these things can happen, right?
For sure.
Cool.
And I have another story which basically happened in Patagonia, which is
Where's Patagonia?
It is the southernmost end of Argentina in South America.
Oh, okay.
This happened near a glacier that has crevasses in which you are prohibited to walk unless you have proper equipment or you're with a guide.
Ooh.
I had no idea what a crevasse is. It's basically a pit that can be 300 meters deep, and you can just step in there and nobody will see you ever again. So I was walking in that mountainous area near a glacier, and there were basically two mountains. One mountain which was like relatively famous tourist destination, and another one to which the climbing was prohibited. So of course I went to the other one because it's my nature to explore. So I went there, and suddenly snowstorm started little by little, but I had this drive on. I just wanted to reach the top of the mountain before turning back. So the snowstorm escalated, and the wind was blowing more and more and more, and the visibility became less and less and less. And at some point I was just okay, I'm just gonna reach one of these mountaintops here. So I actually left my backpack with relatively valuable equipment over there because I thought it was stopping me from climbing fast enough. And that was the first mistake.
Oh.
Because after a while I decided to turn back and I couldn't find my backpack. So I was there, it was freezing cold, the wind was blowing almost full speed, and I was there looking for my backpack. Guys, don't do that. Don't risk your life for relatively
Anything. No.
yeah.
Not
So
worth it.
because at some point you might feel the temptation of reaching the unknown and claiming your own Mount Everest peak, so to say. But when you get older, you get wiser. So
You are truly the risk taker, though. So we're gonna talk about before. This is your first time in Jamaica.
first time.
Okay. Welcome to Jamaica,
Thank
the
you.
land of food and water. How has it been so far? How long have
land
you
of
been
music.
here? A land of music, true. Reggae music, beautiful.
I've been
music.
here since 29th, so basically for a couple of days
Yeah.
only, and I'm planning to stay here for at least a couple of weeks to experience the real Jamaican experience. And this, by the way, is my country number 85.
85. Oh my gosh. 85.
85.
That is awesome. I want to be like you when I grow up. I love traveling and I want to be like you when I grow up. Seriously. 85. Wow. That is amazing. So how has the experience been for the couple of days that you've been here?
Well, how should I tell you?
Just lay it all out on the table. Be honest. It's a safe space.
For me, knowing that this is the Caribbean,
Yeah.
so to say, it having so many experiences in different countries, it kind of triggers memories from different continents, from different countries.
Okay.
Without any prejudice, I'm going to tell you that it felt like Africa, and it had certain elements of Caribbeans. So in my head, I was a little bit confused. So I believe that I would have to spend a little bit more time to get like that cleanest, the most authentic experience that I can get.
That is good. And you made mention it's similar to Africa. I mean, Africa is the motherland, and a lot of the things that we have here is pretty much, derived from Africa. So you're going to get that feel. And
Yeah.
then you'll get the whole tropics, with the beaches and nature and all of that. So you'll get the tropical Caribbean vibes as well.
Sure.
Yeah. Okay. So you being here and all that, where have you traveled to so far?
In Jamaica, I've
Yeah.
checked out Port Royal. I've checked out downtown even. Yeah, no kidding. Right from the
How was
airport.
that for you?
That was like, let me tell you, that was like Accra in Western Africa. So I was there. That was it was packing with people, and I was like, this is interesting. And then I decided to, wait in a local burger joint for the Uber. I had to wait there for about an hour, but when I got to the uptown, I told the driver, this is like Los Angeles. So basically, different parts of the city, to me, are like different countries.
That is true. There are parts here that is very much mellow and is less congested, and then there are other parts that are very congested, a bit rough, and you just have to know to maneuver your way.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Okay, so where are you going? I mean, you're in Kingston right now. Do you plan on traveling to any other parishes, checking out the other parts of Jamaica?
Yeah, I'm planning to go to Portland next.
That's my favorite parish. I'm not from there, not being biased. It is the best parish for me in Jamaica. Don't come down in my comments and tell me otherwise, okay?
Portland, baby.
I believe you will love it there. I
hope
believe you
so.
will love it. And where in Portland are you planning on visiting? Or are you just gonna go around?
Just gonna go around and we'll see where it takes me.
Okay. All right, so I'm just gonna ask you a few more questions and then we're gonna wrap this up. I do want to know, can anyone become a digital nomad?
Yeah, I believe anyone can become a digital nomad. What you need to do, number one, is to have the courage to leap forward, to look beyond the horizon. You can spend a couple of weeks in some other destination, another country to start with, and also try to find something that you enjoy doing and turn it into a business. So those two steps, and then just keep trying and trying and trying, and eventually you will hit it.
Okay, so is it advisable to find something prior to traveling, like finding a job first that allows you to travel and then work your way into it?
Yeah, definitely.
Definitely. Okay. But the I mean the digital aspect of it, like how do you go about finding these jobs? You just search or research online, like Google and...
Yeah, you search online on Google, and that's something like, if you want to be an employee, that's fine, but you can also be an entrepreneur,
Okay.
which is probably even more advisable, even though it's more adventurous, because you're basically working for yourself.
Yeah.
And if you can get it started, it becomes more continuous, other than when you're an employee, you're dependent on your employer or the company, and you never know that when it might end, for instance. But
Okay.
here you have the jive going, so you keep hustling and hustling and hustling, and you have that baseline there for you. So to me, that is much more sustainable.
Okay. And lastly, I know you have a channel, and it's called the
Digital Nomad Films.
Nomad Films, right?
Yeah, that's right.
So guys, I want you to go on YouTube. He has a few videos up about his journey as a digital nomad, and some other videos that you can definitely check out. Make sure to subscribe to his channel. It is Digital Nomad Films. I will leave it in the description so you guys can check that out, and I'll also leave it up here so you can see. What do you want to tell my viewers?
Stay safe, stay curious, and stay adventurous.
Awesome advice, and thank you so much for being a part of this video and doing this collab with me. I appreciate it, and I hope that your visit here will be a very memorable one and you will have a blast. You can check out all the reggae parties. You can visit all the nature spots here and just have a wonderful time. And if you need any help and I can be of assistance, please don't be afraid to reach out, okay? I'll give you all the good advice.
Should I trust her?
Yes, you can trust me, of course. Okay guys, so I'm gonna be closing out this vlog. Thank you guys so much for continuously supporting my channel. Remember again to subscribe if you're new here. Remember to like the video, click that like button, share the video, comment in the comment section below. Let me know what you think about this video, what you think about being a digital nomad. Tell me if it's something that you would be interested in doing, and I also can get a lot more information from Kevin here. You'll be able to supply that information, right?
We'll see.
Okay, we will see. So guys, thank you again, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.
Stay tuned.
Mwah.